Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Comfort today and this is Just Too Comfy. If you're new on this channel, you're highly welcome. Do want to hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell. In that way you get to know when I post a new video. Yeah guys, I create content relating to food, new recipes, lifestyle and gist. Yeah, gist. Yeah guys, as you can see in front of me, I have one sweet delicacy in front of me. But before we start eating this food, I'm just going to take you through how the food is processed from beginning to finish. And guess what, guys? Today we are going to be having mom in the kitchen. Yeah, she's the one that will teach us how to prepare this meal. So yeah, let's get into the kitchen. And guys, mom doesn't want me to show her face, so you're just going to be hearing her voice. You're not going to be seeing her face. Yeah, let's get started. Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, so we are in Coffee's kitchen now and we are with mom in the kitchen. So she's going to be showing us how to prepare this. She calls it corn cake. Yeah, she will do the explanation for you guys. So let me just get to the video immediately. She doesn't want to show her face. Don't worry. So just enjoy the video without her face. You'll see her face some other time. So please, mom, introduce your ingredients. Let's get started. So what do we have here and how did you get it to this stage?
You are all welcome. This is a corn that has been grinded.
Okay.
After washing, it was taken to the mill.
Okay.
And it has been grinded.
Okay.
So now we are going to make a corn cake, which we call here ibob.
Okay, guys. So in Akwa Ibom, it is called ibob. So if you are from Akwa Ibom, you will know it. Some people call it ibob. Some people call it a koki. Yep. So that's what we want to make now.
From Calabar, a koki.
Yeah. Okay, Calabar calls it a koki. So this is what we call corn cake in English. Okay.
So the ingredient that I'm going to add to the grinded maize.
Okay.
This is crayfish and pepper.
Okay, in here is our crayfish and pepper. It's already blended.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is fish.
Okay, dried fish.
Yes. And this is onions.
Okay, we have our onions here.
And this is salt.
Salt.
And this is stockfish that has been shredded.
Okay, this shredded stockfish. So all these things are going to go down here.
Yes, we mix everything together and turn it.
Okay.
So that everything will mix together. When you eat it, you feel the taste. This is what I'm going to use in mixing the thing.
Okay, we're going to be using a spatula.
Yes.
Okay, let's drop this one here. I'm seeing leaf there. So what's the leaf for?
This is plantain leaves.
Okay.
That we are going to tie the corn cake. Okay. It has been roasted under the fire in order to make it soft so that you can tie your cake without the leaf breaking and exposing your cake.
Okay, and it's washed.
And after roasting, we'll cut it to sizes.
Okay.
And you wash it. It has been washed already.
Okay.
And this is the rope that we are going to use in order to tie the thing.
Okay.
And it has been washed already.
Okay, but why do you prefer using leaves? Why not use nylons, waterproofs, or even plastic plates to cook it?
We are using this because the plantain leaf, because it is natural. Okay. We are going back to natural, everything natural now. Okay. And we are no more using nylon or plastic cups that they used to cover it with cover. It's because of the health effects, ill health effects of nylon and plastic. So we are now using leaves. Okay. Because there are also many health benefits using leaves.
Okay. Yeah, so people should take note too. She's a nurse, so everything she's telling you and the public health officer is from the health angle. Yeah, let's get started. So what are we going to add here?
The first thing we are going to add is salt. Okay. Which I'm going to measure it the quantity I have here,
Okay.
I'm going to put 3 teaspoons.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's okay.
Okay.
Then I will have to put the whole of this crayfish and pepper.
Okay. Okay, so we are pouring in our crayfish and pepper into the mix.
Then I will put now my fish.
Okay. So we've added our fish.
And the stock fish.
So we're adding everything.
Yes.
Okay.
I will now start mixing it before I put in water.
Okay, so we'll mix it first before we add the water.
Yes. We are now going to mix water. Put water inside.
Okay, in terms of grams, like how many grams of flour do you think, of corn do you think you used in this thing? Was it up to 5 kg, 2 kg? What's the measurement of
this
your
is
corn?
4 kg.
Okay, so in here we have 4 kg of corn.
Yes.
Okay, so we've started mixing. We're just going to mix well, not too much water, just normal.
You will see, look at the texture. If it needs more water, you add.
Okay, so you tell us you will let us see the texture so we know how and when to stop adding water. What are you looking for? A spoon. Okay, so we are just going to test it to ensure the salt is enough.
Everything is in order. The last thing that I will put now is oil, palm oil.
Okay, so in here, this our bowl we are using. We make sure it's clean. We washed everything. Everything you're seeing here is well washed and clean.
Yes.
So now we're going to be adding fresh palm oil to the mix. Guys, this whole thing is just looking like a moi moi, like almost the same process with moi moi, but the difference is that instead of beans, we are using corn. So this is our oil. Okay, this oil here is free from fatty acid because it's well boiled. Before we process this oil, it was well boiled and it's not congealing if you keep it in room temperature. It's well processed. And free from fatty acid. You know, when you go to markets, there are some oils you see it's already too strong and is not in the liquid form. All this kind of oil is not good, but the oil that is good is the one that is in liquid form. Even if you keep it in room temperature, it's still liquid. That one is free from fatty acid. So this oil now, is it enough?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the next thing we're going to do? You've not added your onions. So in here we've added the onions, and you're going to keep stirring, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see you mix all of them together.
Okay. So what's the next thing we are doing?
After this, we are going to tie it with our plantain leaves.
Okay. So it's ready to be tied now.
Yes. And everything is in order. Whatever you taste, if you taste it now, it's palatable.
Okay.
So we are going to tie it now.
Okay. So it's ready to be wrapped.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we're about to start wrapping up. We have already started wrapping it. So, Mom, so what you added here? Like, just run through what you added here and tell me their health benefits. Yeah, this is how it looks. We are wrapping it now.
I'm wrapping it, as you can see.
Now you can see how the plantain leaf now comes to play, and the rope that is being used to tie it. So it's getting ready to go to fire. So tell me your ingredients again and their health benefit.
As I have said, I have water inside this to make it mix, to make the mixture to be able to mix together.
Okay.
And also, you know, the benefit of water is necessary for the body. Okay. And again, I have put salt. One is to make the cake to taste.
Okay.
And another one is to give you iodine in the body.
Okay, so salt contains iodine.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is very vital ingredients in this cake. Then I have added again pepper, that is spices,
okay,
which your body needs. I have added again fish that will give you protein.
Okay, the fish is for protein.
Yes. Then I add onions. Onions contains iodine also. I add again stockfish. Stockfish is one of the things that is good for blood purification.
Okay.
Purifies your blood.
Hope you are learning.
And I add again crayfish for protein. Okay. I add again oil.
Okay.
That will give you vitamin A.
Okay, so oil gives vitamin A.
And fats and oil, which your body needs.
Oil. Okay.
That is all I have here.
But most of the times, like some people do add beans to this mixture. Yeah, so some people do add beans to the corn flour too, and it still serves as the same thing, Abi. If beans is being added, it's still...
Yes, that is when you want to add more protein.
Okay, so beans can be added to this.
Yes.
Just because you need more protein in your meal.
Yes.
Okay.
And vitamin A that is in the oil is also good for eye.
Okay, yeah, vitamin A is good for the eye.
It makes your brain to be sharp.
Okay, so mommies, when school resume now, be making this thing for your children so that their brains will be sharp.
Yes. I'll do that.
So yeah, guys, this is how we are just going to keep doing it until we are done, and we are going to take it to the fire, and I'm going to take you guys along, and we are going to be using firewood to cook this thing, because there are some meals that you don't just need to use gas and stove. You have to do it the local way. It's firewood. Mommy Abby?
Yes.
It's firewood. You are easy to cook
Yes.
this one. So when we're about to start cooking it, I'm going to take you guys to the local firewood joint. Yeah, so I noticed you didn't add Maggi to this. Why didn't you add Maggi and other spices, like other artificial spices? Everything you're doing here is natural. Why?
I just like it that way. I want to make it natural for myself.
Okay.
And to say more,
Okay.
there is nothing that spices or any additive will give to you.
It's just to add taste and sweetness to the food.
To the food.
Okay. Yeah, to cook it, you yourself, you can also use gas or stove to prepare it, but we're going to be using firewood because we want to make it really local. As you can see, everything here is local, so we are going to use firewood to prepare it. So stay tuned. Yeah guys, so this is it in the pot. It's already inside the pot and it's on the fire. We're using firewood to make it, so it's just going to cook for like 30 minutes. Yeah guys, so it's time to eat this meal. Don't mind all this distraction. These people are disturbing me. It's time to eat the meal, so let's unwrap it. Yep, let's unwrap it. So this is the finished look. So let's start eating. This is delicious, guys. Like, you really need to test this. Like, one of these days, just prepare it in the house. You need to test it, and you can decide to add meat, anything, fresh fish, meat, anything you just like adding in your things. You can add it to the meal. It's really delicious. Trust me. I think you need to test it. Very delicious, guys. Yeah, guys. So let me just wrap it up immediately. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos. Yeah, this is our second series. I told you guys I'll be taking you guys on corn series. So this is our second meal we are producing with corn. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one and subsequent things I'll be bringing up that we'll be doing with corn. So if you like the video, once again, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.